Ciao a tutti, benvenuti o bentornati sul mio canale, è un piacere avervi qua in questo primo video per YouTube, esclusivamente per YouTube, dato dal fatto che purtroppo non ho tempo e modo di fare un'altra live sul mio altro canale di genshinimpact questa settimana e è dovuto anche al fatto che il banner di Alhaitham finisce oggi, purtroppo. Quindi ho pensato di registrare, insomma, di fare questo video per YouTube in modo tale da non perdere il banner e non farvi perdere contenuto. Adesso direi che possiamo tranquillamente iniziare bando alle chiacchiere e ho pensato di fare queste evocazioni qui all'interno dell'Accademia perché, boh, nel senso, sia mai che ci porta fortuna sto posto. Così per dire. Quindi, ovviamente se riusciremo a prendere Alhaitham, il video continuerà con la sua quest personale. Questa qui, missioni. Le illusioni della folla, capitolo del VULTUR VOLANS, atto primo. Quindi speriamo di prenderlo in modo tale che questo video abbia un contenuto completo, quantomeno. Quindi direi che possiamo cliccare qui e allora io avevo circa 70 evocazioni già fatte, quindi insomma vicino al soft pity. E dai, cominciamo. Ho una paura fottuta perché quello lì è un 5 stelle, ma che 5 stelle sarà? Che King! La seconda! Che bello, che gioia! Sia mai vincere un 50 e 50, vero? Mai nella vita. Perfetto. Bello, appunto, già ce l'avevo che King, quindi insomma, che dire, che dire. Almeno non ci ho speso primo gem perché erano dei desideri che avevo accumulato con gli eventi arrivati finora. Quindi 17.295 primo gem, almeno è garantito. Dai. Quanto vorrei che le cose che sono 4-5 stelle arrivassero tipo tra le prime e non verso gli ultimi. Era troppo bello avere immediatamente Alhaitham, sia mai, vero? In realtà io non volevo neanche sprecare tutte le primo gem. Non mandava. Una lancia de Favonius, va bene. Ma tanto ormai ci siamo. E vediamo che esce. Non sono proprio contentissima di questa roba. E per quello mi sono persa pure il conto. Mi sono anche persa il conto dei desideri fatti finora. Ombra di ferro, dai, su. Armi 4 stelle come se piovessero. Quanto mi devi far tribolare? Proprio fino all'ultimo, fino alla fine? Evidentemente sì. Evidentemente non è destino. Io devo smetterla di giocare ai gacha, probabilmente. Che bella! Questa è molto bella, mi piace molto il design. Almeno con il personaggio cambiamo un po' perché sempre Yao Yao e l'altra ragazza ci scoccia. Bene. Oh, e mo sarà garantito. Grazie. Grazie, non mi hai fatto arrivare fino alla fine spendendo Primo Gem. Ti ringrazio tanto, Alhaitham, sei stato molto cortese. Potevi uscire subito, ma non me la prendo. Non me la prendo affatto, va bene. Ah, è uscito anche Farusan, non ce l'avevo Farusan, va bene. Molto bene. Quindi come si dice, questo video potrà continuare in maniera un pochino più completa concentrandoci sulla storia di Alhaitham, almeno sulla story quest che Genshin ci propone. E bene, bene, sono contenta, sono molto contenta. Allora, Alhaitham, arma,
Wait.
spada.
No.
Ah, questo qui è sono le chiavi del suo compagno di stanza che se l'è scordato a casa. Il no, wait, perché ho le chiavi è riferito a quello. A Cave, se non ricordo male, sono le chiavi di casa di Cave. O Cave. Allora, Alhaitham, arma spada, l'attuale scriba dell'Accademia di Sumeru, dotato di intelligenza e talento fuori dal comune. Vive libero dagli occhi che lo cercano e dalla gente comune, perlomeno. Costellazione. Che belli i nomi, intuito, persuasione, negazione, delucidazione, acume e strutturazione. Sono molto legati al suo lavoro per l'Accademia. Talenti, ragionamento abduttivo, universalità, elaborazione della forma, campo specifico, catene fenomeniche, correzione tetracausale, misteri svelati e legge la sovradeterminazione riduttiva. Mazza, che nomini. Bene, piccola panoramica dei talenti, profilo, compleanno. Allora, è in italiano, quindi questo dovrebbe essere 11 febbraio, quindi tra poco. A meno che non sia il 2 novembre, ma non penso, no, dovrebbe essere l'11 febbraio. Accademia di Sumeru, Dendro, VULTUR Volans, l'attuale scriba dell'Accademia di Sumeru, dotato di intelligenza e talento fuori dal comune. Vive libero dagli occhi che lo cercano e dalla gente comune, perlomeno. Bene, bene, bene. Perfetto. Quindi adesso possiamo far partire la missione di Alhaitham. Questa qua. Allora, eccoci qua davanti alla prima quest della storia di Alhaitham. Adesso vediamo che cosa ci riserva Genshin. Innanzitutto, ragazzi, prima di cominciare vi volevo chiedere scusa se ogni tanto vedete che non guardo in camera ma guardo di lato, ma ho il programma di registrazione di lato, quindi ogni tanto guardo che sia tutto a posto e quindi davvero mi dispiace, cercherò di guardare in camera il più possibile, tipo adesso, e sto controllando che la registrazione sia partita. Ok, anche il desktop, anche l'audio mi pare che stia funzionando. Adesso possiamo continuare.
Hey there! Excuse us, but is Sino at the academia?
You two look familiar. Are you friends of Mahamatra Sino? I'm afraid he's out on a mission right now. But if you'd like, I can pass whatever message you might have on to him.
We ran into this guy by the gates, and he seems really eager to speak with Amatra. It sounds like something urgent.
Oh? If you don't mind, why don't you tell me about it first?
Siraj.
Siraj. That name sounds familiar. Isn't he a Vahumana researcher?
Vahumana researcher?
Yes, one of their most renowned, in fact. I hear he's as daring as he is intelligent. There are rumors he'll become Vahumana's next sage. But please continue, good sir. What about Siraj?
I want to report him for conducting a dangerous experiment. He kidnapped me, tied me up, and took me to that horrible cave. Experimental equipment everywhere. I ran as fast as I could, a little slower, and he would have caught me.
There's no rush. Please, take your time. What kind of experiments was he conducting? Where is this cave?
I don't remember.
Huh? You can't remember?
All I remember is Siraj walking towards me, and then my head started feeling weird. It's like a nightmare that I can't recall. I just know that that place is dangerous, and that they must be stopped. Oh, I heard they conduct business in the tavern. We have to hurry.
Even if what you say is... All right. I'll have some of my colleagues look into Siraj. But before that, I would like to administer the Matra lie detector test.
You think I'm lying?
Please don't take it the wrong way. This is just standard protocol. Sorry, but can you two wait out here a little while? We'll be back soon.
Aspetti un po' più a lungo del previsto.
Huh? Alhaitham?
Let me bring you up to speed. First things first, Ilyas passed the lie detector test. This indicates that what he said is highly credible. As such, we've decided to launch an investigation based on the leads he provided. Per protocol, this matter was reported to acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. After hearing about it, he left a message for Mahamatra Sino and then asked to join the investigation.
Huh. It's kind kinda weird for you to be working with the Matra. Is there a special reason?
You're overthinking things. My interest was piqued is all.
Really? I'm unsurprised you have this much free time. In that case, let's join in as well, shall we, Traveler?
It's already against protocol for acting Grand Sage Alhaitham to participate in this investigation. As for you two... Oh, never mind. After all, you were the ones who brought Ilyas here. I'll allow you to accompany us, but you have to promise to keep everything confidential.
È una story quest più seria di altre.
Don't you worry, our lips are sealed.
Alright, in that case, I'll fill you in on what we know so far. Ilyas claimed that Siraj will be conducting some business with a Kasharawar researcher at the tavern. This is one of his few clear memories. It seems he stumbled upon this information while escaping. Incidentally, Siraj isn't at the academia right now. He applied for long-term off-site research 1 month ago. It's close to the time that Ilyas had given, so we've decided to head to the tavern and investigate any suspicious persons.
That's right. Arav, prepare to head out. You two, do as you will.
Grazie Alhaitham, sei molto carino, molto gentile. Come se te ne interessasse qualcosa, insomma.
You already said they were coming.
Allora, adesso raggiungiamo la taverna e vediamo che cosa sta succedendo qua. Giusto anche, non so se c'è qualche spiegazione più approfondita del tipo di esperimenti che stava conducendo. Cioè, è strano che una persona dell'accademia rapisca un altro sempre dell'accademia.
We're here acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. What's our next course of action? Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham?
Looks like you haven't read any memos lately. The new Academia decree clearly states that even a sage doesn't have the authority to interfere with the Matra's actions during an ongoing investigation. If your superior were here, he wouldn't be asking me what to do. Instead, he'd be telling me to stay out of the way.
You're right. Understood. Then please wait here as we lock down the perimeter and search for suspicious persons. Ilyas, please stay here. Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham, I'll have to trouble you with the protection of our primary witness.
Sure. Though I'd rather he just protect himself.
Lui proprio non ce la fa, nel senso vorrebbe solo essere lasciato in pace per conto suo a farsi i fattacci suoi. Non che mi aspettassi chissà cosa da Alhaitham.
You're the same as ever, casually ignoring people just like you did back at Aru Village.
Answering a simplistic question only enables the questioner. Besides, I need him to understand my position clearly.
Cosa intendi?
Arav has just as many doubts about my coming along as you do. But unlike you two, he's making this matter more complicated than it is, with his considerations like the acting Grand Sage is trying to seize the Matra's powers. That question was obviously bait. The Matra were once under the influence of the sages, and so were often subject to these bureaucratic traps. The test was strictly unnecessary, though. I hope that our exchange will assure him that I won't interfere with their work this time.
Ugh, why is this so complicated?
This is why I was against becoming the acting Grand Sage from the very first. Titles and rank inevitably make a lot of things more troublesome than usual.
Excuse me, acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. I've had a question on my mind, and I need to know the answer no matter what. Have we met before?
No. I have no recollection of ever meeting you.
Alhaitham potrebbe averti incontrato e comunque averti pixelato, quindi non penso sia una bugia.
Haha! I thought so too. I probably wouldn't have had anything to do with someone of your caliber.
Then why did you ask?
Well, for some reason I felt a sense of familiarity when I met you for the first time.
Really? A misperception, perhaps. Or...
Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham? We've apprehended a suspect.
Siraj?
No, it's the Kasharawar researcher who has dealings with him. His name is Narendra.
Acting Sage Alhaitham? Wait, can someone please explain what's going on? I admit that I did steal some mechanical components from the lab and sell them, but does something like that
Okay.
really warrant the personal interest of the acting Grand Sage?
Come far confessare alla gente cose che non avrebbe mai confessato in altre situazioni?
What have I got myself into? I know I let greed get the best of me, but please, I promise that this won't ever happen again.
I would like to ask him a few questions.
Of course.
Do you know Siraj?
Yeah, that's the name of my buyer. He asked to make the transaction at the tavern, but he never showed up.
What were the details of this transaction?
He's doing some kind of experiment that seems to require many power generators and electrical components that can only be found in our project. He contacted me in private and said that he'd pay a large sum of Mora if I was willing to put some aside for him, under the pretense of them being defective parts. We had originally agreed to meet at the tavern earlier today to do the trade. I sure didn't expect to get stood up, or run into you all.
Beh, in effetti detta così sembra semplicemente che abbiamo preso la persona sbagliata, ma comunque una persona che ha commesso un reato.
Siraj was aware that Ilyas might leak information, so he intentionally didn't show up. Whatever the case, it seems that this lead ends here. The good news is, regardless of what Siraj was planning, his progress will now be severely hindered by a lack of power generators and electrical components. We still have time to conduct our investigation. Do you have any more questions for the suspect?
No. He's all yours. But I'd like to borrow Ilyas for a while.
Oh, that's fine. We conducted a comprehensive lie detection exam, which showed that he has a genuine case of amnesia. We're not planning to pursue
Credo che
any further
nessuno di
breakthroughs
loro
on that front.
ha l'auricolare, perché lì forse si sarebbe potuto scoprire qualcosa, magari anche con l'aiuto di Naida.
However, I am curious. What do you need him for, exactly?
I've read some papers regarding amnesia, and I'd like to try restoring his memories.
I see. We'll be returning to the academia then. I'll leave Ilyas in your care.
Follow me.
Trovo un posto tranquillo, perfetto, in mezzo alla gente, davanti a un bel vedere. Ottimo.
Siraj didn't show up at the tavern, and Narendra didn't give us any leads. Ugh, that means we're stuck. Alhaitham, are you serious about seeing things through? Iman's pretty surprised that you're this interested in the case.
I thought you would have guessed the reason by now.
Huh? Iman has no clue. Hey,
Yes. We were classmates.
Oh, so that's why you asked to come along when Arav briefed you on the situation. So you're not here because you're interested in the case itself, but because you know the suspect?
You couldn't be further from the truth. But I wasn't expecting much from you to begin with.
Ma questa cattiveria gratuita nei confronti di
For the time
Paimon.
being, all you need to know is that we were once classmates. I became the scribe afterwards while he continued his academic endeavors. He submitted a thesis 1 year ago, and the Grand Sage at the time asked for my opinion. I did not approve of it because it committed one of the 6 cardinal sins by touching upon human evolution. From violating matters regarding human evolution to attempting the forbidden and fearing none, the 6 cardinal sins are the origin of all evil in this world. They are also what the sages use as a reference when formulating or amending the rules of the academia. My opinion was that Siraj's research was both overly naive and in violation of various core principles. The Grand Sage took some of my suggestions on board and ultimately decided to reject the application.
So that's why he's buying energy sources and electrical components.
He's most likely trying to circumvent the rules and conduct his experiment in secret.
That sounds super suspicious. Oh, we gotta stop him. Ilias, can you try to remember things again? Maybe something new will pop up.
I'm sorry, but I've already tried many times. And no matter how hard I try, it feels like everything in my mind is shrouded.
Chissà che gli hanno
thick mist.
fatto. Tra disturbo da stress post-traumatico o altro, insomma, ci sta avere
It
un'amnesia
is possible for
temporanea.
a person to subconsciously forget some of their memories as a
Appunto.
defense mechanism against extreme stress.
Esattamente quello che intendevo.
However, these memories aren't truly lost, but merely sealed away. They can be restored with the appropriate stimulus. Now, try to recall things you care about. They don't need to be related to this case.
Well, actually, I feel like I've forgotten more than just the memories of the time I was kidnapped and experimented on. The kind of person I am, the things I've done, I can remember some things, but I can't recall some others no matter how hard I try. But I do vaguely remember that there are two things that I have to do no matter what.
Do tell.
The first is to get my paycheck from the academia and give it to my younger sister in Gandharvaville. I'm not sure about the details, but it seems that I would send money to my younger sister every month to pay for family expenses.
And the second thing? What's the second thing?
I can't remember. Sorry, there's just so much I can't recall.
Not unexpected. However, you're the only one who has seen Siraj and knows the exact location of his cave at present. As such, we'll do everything we can to help you regain your memories.
Losing your memories must be really painful. But don't you worry, we'll help you get them all back.
Oh, thank you so much. This feeling, it's more than just pain. I don't know how to describe it. I have so few memories that I don't even have a clear idea of who I am. And my head's always ringing. It feels like I could faint at any moment. But amidst all that, it also feels like I've been set free somehow. Nevertheless, I have you all to thank for bringing me what clarity I do have right now.
Questo comunque sembra molto quello che cercava di fare l'Accademia nella main quest di Sumeru, proprio all'inizio. Cioè, recuperare tutti i ricordi, studiarli, tutta un'altra serie di cose. Questo va oltre la possibilità di un trauma e di un ho dimenticato per proteggermi. Sembra quasi che l'esperimento volga a sottrarre ricordi alla persona, alla cavia, ecco.
Now, I do remember that I worked part-time at a place in the academia called the Research Preparation Center. That's also where I got my monthly paycheck.
I see. In that case, let's go and find whoever's in charge there.